Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today's kind of a sad day, even though I'm getting on the bike and doing some wind therapy today. Today is 9/11, so that's always a sad day for me. I will remember that day with detail, probably till the day I die. And also, pray for the West Coast, because California, Oregon, and Washington are all on fire. And yesterday it hit home. We had some really good friends of ours that have been evacuated, and we're gonna go visit them and see how they're doing. And that's kind of the reason that, taking the bike up there. So we're gonna be heading up to the 49er Village RV and campground up in Plymouth. And tomorrow we're going to be doing some wine tasting, so I'll be taking the bike up around the Plymouth wine country. It is absolutely beautiful up there, so stay tuned and ride along, and I will see you on the road. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but leaving my house, this is what it looks like, and we're about an hour from the closest of the major wildfires going on. And you can see little bits of ash falling, so it kind of looks like snow. So it's pretty bad here right now. And it varies day to day how bad it is. Today's ranks up there as one of the worst days that I've seen since these fires broke out. And you can smell the smoke when you walk outside. It's that bad. So I'm hoping that once we get up into Plymouth, we'll get above this. We shall see. So fingers crossed. I know when we were riding last weekend, we did get above it up in the foothills. So I'm hoping the Placerville, Plymouth area are the same. I checked the weather, and I believe it was 83 in Placerville and sunny. Whereas if you check the weather here in Roseville, California, it says 83 and hazy. Well, that haze is because of all this smoke from the Bay Area fires. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get through town, and then I'll see you once we get going on 50 East, heading up to Plymouth. See y'all down the road. All right, we just hit El Dorado Hills, taking 50 East and then the Latrobe Road exit. This is usually a nice ride. Get some really nice twisties going out through here up to the wine country. So let's see what's in store for us up the road. So as you can see, it's not much better yet, but you can see how dry it is up here.
and the conditions are perfect for fires up here as well. And you can see that smoke just gets caught in these little valleys up in the foothills. No bueno, that is for sure. Normally when the sun's out and it's a beautiful day, this ride is spectacular. I'm hoping that tomorrow when I go riding around the wineries, it'll be a little bit better. I got my fingers crossed. Again, please pray for all those affected by the wildfires raging on the West Coast. And they're everywhere. I mean, Washington, Oregon, here in California, up and down the coast. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people affected. So please join me in praying for all those folks. And let's enjoy the rest of this ride on our way up to Plymouth. Welcome to the extremely little town of Latrobe. There is not much going on here. very small town. I would make a pit stop here if there was anything cool to see, but there is not. And just like that, we're done with Latrobe. Heading back down the road. Looks like it's going to clear up a little bit, or it has cleared up a little bit, I should say. Still pretty hazy out. I do have to say, it's really nice being the only person on the road. Usually when I'm on my way up here, it's on the weekend, and I always get stuck behind that car that has to go the speed limit or slower just to be safe. And it's not a fun ride when you're stuck behind somebody. And also, I don't have Donnell with me today. She's meeting me up there in the car. So I ride a lot differently with her not on the bike than when she is. I know what she likes, what she doesn't like. So I generally change my complete riding style when she's with me. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a courtesy thing. You always want to make your wife feel comfortable, or any passenger on the back. Happy wife, happy life. So we should be coming up on our turn here in about 2 miles or so. Oh wow. Yep. So normally the way we go to the vineyard is turn left here on Old School Road, But it looks like GPS is going to take me up and through Jackson, which is another cool little small town. There's actually stuff to do in Jackson. There's a lot of cool little towns up here. Jackson, Plymouth, Ione, just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I did a previous video of going up to Ione. Yeah, we rode by the Preston School of Industry for boys. If any of you like ghost adventures, they actually did a lockdown there. I've never been inside of it. I've only seen the outside of it. And it is a really cool old building. If you like old architecture, if you like history, you'll like the Preston Industrial School for Boys, or Preston Castle as it's also known as. I'll put a link for the Preston Castle in the comments so you can check it out. And let's sit back, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now we're coming up on the 16, which we're going to head east. As you can see, Jackson is 13 miles down the road. Stupid bracket. I need a new one. Sacramento's 33 if you go west. And we got about 4 miles till we get to our destination, 49er RV Resort. And I was hoping the air was going to be a little better up here, but it is not. Anyway, sit back, enjoy the rest of the ride until we check in at the 49er Village RV.
put it in there?
Yeah, do you mind?
No.
Okay, cool. Yay, I made it. If I could read numbers.